is my husband's sister. And my husband has been coming here for almost his entire life, actually, ever since he was a little tiny kid. And I've been coming here almost the entire time we've been together, which is 35 years. So this place has special meaning to both of us in different ways, and we always love coming here. The setting is spectacular, and it's so beautiful. Almost any time of year I've been here, in the fall, the winter, when it snowed, which is beautiful, the spring, and of course summer, which is when everybody wants to be here because the lake is absolutely beautiful, pristine water. It is a wonderful cabin, and it's been beautifully redone by my sister-in-law and her husband. And as you can see, this is just one wall in one of the rooms, but all the walls are done like this. Apparently that's called beadboard. The one thing I like about this place is that it is incredibly quiet. There's like nothing. It's like an ASMR recording dream studio. What I decided to do during my short stay here, and because it is so incredibly quiet here, I thought I have to make a video here and take advantage of this incredible, wonderful quiet. So what I'm going to do is I found all kinds of things around this cabin, things that have been here since the original cabin was built, in fact. So I hope you enjoy all the sounds from an old lake cabin in British Columbia. This case has been around in this lake cabin almost since the very beginning. It contains a very old pair of binoculars made by Bushnell, and it is quite heavy. They are not lightweight binoculars, and it has this kind of very substantial leather case. It kind of looks like a Fendi purse to me, but it has this very nice leather covered case with this buckle right here. And it has this fairly sturdy leather strap that's connected here by a strong looking connection here, and with some little rivets on the back. And it has this nice black leather trim around the edges. It's very sturdy, and it has kept the binoculars protected for quite a long time, so see you. Hi. Looking good. That metal part right there is sort of a lighter metal. Is in still pretty good condition for the whole time. Usually that's the first thing that goes when you buy these types of things. Page after page of little crossword puzzles. This one is one of those word search puzzles, and where you have to try to find words in amongst this jumble of letters. And there's quite a few of them in here. It doesn't look like any of them have been done yet. So to do these puzzles, all you really need is a pencil, which I happen to have right here. Let's look at puzzle number 18. Okay, so the very first clue one across is unruly kids, and it's 4 letters. Unruly kids. 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. The first word that comes to mind is punk, but it says kids plural, so it'd probably be punks if that were the correct word. So I really don't have a clue, so I'm gonna look up the answer in the back. Apparently the answer is imps. IMPS. Okay, let's write that in. Okay, so the next one is number 5 across. It is 3 letters long, and the clue is pine tree. That one I think is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure it's fir, F-I-R. So let's put that in. The next one is 8 across, and it is 4 letters as well. It seems that they're all fairly short words. And that one, the clue for that one is roast holder. Roast holder. And that's 4 letters. Okay, so the answer is a spit. So, which makes sense, like you put a roast on a spit so it can rotate over a flame. So, in addition to crossword puzzles, you can play card games, or board games, or chess, or checkers. There's all kinds of games in the basket here in the lake cabin to keep you fully amused the whole time you're here, if you want. That's my favorite card. I'll let you guess why. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the box now. One of the other things I found in this lake cabin is a little wooden chest. I'll show it to you. It kind of looks like a treasure chest, doesn't it? there's not an actual treasure in here, however, because there's no lock on this metal latch. It has all these metal rivets in here. They go all around the box. And you can hear that. This little metal chain, there's one on each side that prevents the lid from opening all the way back for some reason. I'm not sure what's actually being stored in here, but I think there's only one way to find out. Not really what I expected, but slightly interesting. Okay, I'll show you what's inside this wooden chest. I'm just going to set it down here so I can remove each item. The first item in there is a little brown bottle of some kind with a long neck on it. I'm not really sure what was in here before, but another little miniature glass bottle. This one actually is kind of shaped like a fish. So I'm not really sure what would have been in there, if anything. Maybe a little tiny bit of fish sauce. I don't know. So there seems to be quite a few of these little ducky things. really sure what they're made of. I think they're kind of ceramic, I believe. I can set a little ducky down on my fuzzy microphone. There's actually 4 of these in the wooden chest. Each one I think is different. Yes, each one is a different type of duck. Quack, quack. So, that's basically what is in this little wooden chest. So, I put them all back into this wooden chest. So on this bed here in the lake cabin there are a bunch of different pillows, and they each have a saying on them. Can you see that one? And this one says, "When was the last time you did something for the first time?" This one says, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain." And that's actually quite a profound statement. Basically saying that you can't wait until everything is perfect or everything is going to be without strife or challenge. You have to just take life as it comes and do what you can now while you can. And there's one more pillow here, and this one has a saying that we're kind of familiar with a twist. This one says, "Keep calm and dream on." And that seems like an appropriate pillow for a bed. like that. And that's the tip part that you light. They look like that. And that's the tip part that you actually light by striking it on the edge here. And so, to light a match, you simply strike it on this rough surface here, on the edge of this box of matches. Right here. There's this rough edge and creates a friction against this sulfur tipped wooden match. There you go. And now you're ready to light your fire, or your kerosene lamp, or your grill. Another thing you'll find here at the lake cabin is this bean pot. And that's because Uncle Joe, who originally built this cabin, which was actually built to be a fishing cabin primarily at first, because the lake has lots of fish in it, primarily trout and salmon. So he liked to also make baked beans that he would make in this pot. I'm not sure what the lid got to for it, but there was a lid for it at one time. There is some writing on the bottom of this bean pot. I think it's obviously the place that made this bean pot. And it appears to say Malta or something like that. Some of the letters are hard to read, but it looks like M-A-L-T-A, or there might be something in between. There's this little nubby thing here, and then it says Potteries Limited in Medicine Hat, Alberta. Alberta is the next province over next to British Columbia. It's a very simple bean pot with two little handles here. And hello everybody, can you hear me through the bean pot? Now it's just used primarily as a decoration on a shelf out in the main living area. And it had a few little sort of doodads in it. One of the things I found being stored in that bean pot were these little rings that have this sort of little clip on the bottom dangling from it. See, a little clamp, and it's a very strong clamp. It's quite a strong hold. And I found a few of them in there. I'm really not exactly sure what they are. When I showed them during a live stream on TikTok, a few people said they're for curtains. Maybe like those curtains. I'm not sure. They look like they have a different type of attachment, not a clip, but something that loops through a hole in the curtain, or a grommet in the curtain itself, but these just have these little tiny metal clips here. I'm not sure what type of curtains you would use to attach these to a curtain rod, but I'm not sure what else they would be for otherwise. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these objects that are found here in this lake cabin. And some of these things have been here for many, many years. And it's what gives this cabin personality and interest and history. And there's lots of stories behind many of these objects. Some not so much, but most of the things that I showed you have been here quite a long time and have a bit of history behind them. And it's getting late at night here at the lake cabin. Everybody seems to be fast asleep in bed and resting up for the next day. Because when you wake up and you come out and you see the spectacular view of the lake in front of you, it really completely relaxes you.